beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this evening? How you all doing? Welcome. Welcome back to the start of a new vlog. How you all doing? I kind of wanted to come in and check in on you all and just see how you all doing. I'm just currently sitting up here stitching some jeans up for my daughter. I just got through doing my, took me a nice relaxing shower. And that's why I didn't want to get up out the shower. The water, the warm water, just, feeling so good. It's a long day today, but it was also a great work day. I only just thank God. All I can say is thank God on the last day. All I had to do was just work one of my jobs, and I gotta. I think after I get through stitching this up, I gotta put my little stuff on my face, my skincare, because I didn't put none on today. The little moisturizer serum that I told you I've been putting. Cause my face is dry for some reason. When I notice when I be washing my face, getting that makeup off, it'd be really, really dry. So I'm going to put some of that on there and, just let it rub it in. But welcome back, you all. Other than that, it was a great day. I had a banquet today of, 14? It was just 14 people. Very sweet people. But when I say banquets, itself, I have shared this plenty of times. It's a very challenging department. Like, it's very fast paced, far as the in the food and beverage industry. And I think I was to mention it to you all. That's why not too many, that department always be short staffed, because it's a lot of work and it's require a lot of standing. I remember back in the day when I first, got into the hospitality industry, it used to be a lot of men used to do banquet service. Like, cause I'm used to have to tote this big old round tray, and they have like different plates. Like, I don't really, between both my jobs now, I really don't have functions like that now in the current moment where I have to tote the big tray with the entrees, with the food, because we mostly get a lot of banquets that be buffet style, meaning that the food be put on the table in the like little shafer dishes that keep it warm, and then the plates be already buffet style. I there's lady, it's like after 2020, the service part in the hospitality industry has changed. But with me, I'm kind of funny and particular about when I'm serving people. I feel like, and I'm trying to get that back in the habit. I'm just going, I'm finna put a little lotion on my face right now. I'm just roll some lotion on my face. I just put some serum on tomorrow. I ain't gonna make a big deal out of it. But cause I do need to put some lotion on anyway. I got my lotion right here. I just put a little lotion on my face. I ended up had to go back to the dollar store. Y'all got it in purple. It smells the same way like the pink, but baby, y'all know this girl right here. We on a budget. We trying to shop on the budget as much as possible. But yeah, I got it. Went back and got it in purple. I pretty much majority used all the pink up. I went, yesterday? I went to the Dollar Tree and got that. Yeah, because I had to go in there. I think it was day 4 yesterday. I think I was mentioning to you I had to go in there and get it. Yeah, day 4 yesterday. But yeah, the serving part have changed. Like I say, COVID, since 2020, the service part have changed. Like, meaning where most places don't really use real utensils, and most people some places still use like paper. Like when you eating food, they use like paper utensils. And with me, not saying reuse paper, but I'm trying to get more back in the habit of how it used to be. Like, I'm trying to bring it back, that old school serving part, where sometimes, like with water glasses, like the glasses you serve tea and water, iced tea and water. I like to, when I have small functions, sometimes I like to put out a fruit for the people. Not saying that, because some people don't. Like, a lot of people, I have had groups where I have serviced a group of 4, where the people only just wanted to eat out of plastic. Like, they want to just continue just drinking out of plastic cups and eating out of plastic silverware. But see, with me, I just feel like this. If I'm spending a lot of money on the event, the rent, and be service food, I'm going to want some glassware. That's just my perspective on it. Because when I say these people spend money on these events, they spend money. They spend a nice piece of change. And it came out pretty good. I tried to stitch it up the best way I could, and it's okay. Okay. You want me to put them on your chair right here? Okay. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, it's the serving. I'm trying to get back into the old school. I kind of miss doing certain things in the old school professional way when I'm serving. That's just my perspective. Um, I that's why I say when I have a catering company or catering business on my own, I speak that in existence because I really low key been want to start catering on my own terms because it'd be so much because I love decorating. I I think one of these days when I decorate the ballroom, I'm gonna give y'all like another B-roll if it's just me by myself. Show y'all how I decorate, like folding the napkins and stuff. Y'all like decorating, and when I'm doing these events, I just like for certain stuff to look a certain way nice. Like I don't have OCD. I remember a couple years ago, one of my young lady I used to hang with, she was a former associate. I ain't gonna call her a friend, but she was somebody I used to associate with. And she said, Nisha, you have OCD. OCD means someone that OCD, I would say, having OCD is totally different than somebody just like stuff to look a certain way. OCD meaning when you come into that person's house, they might want you to take your shoes off and walk around in your socks on their nice rug they just got clean. Now that's considered OCD when they don't want you tracking up, which I can understand on that. Now I don't have that kind of OCD, but I do want stuff to be a certain way or look a certain way. Like certain things, if I see something, even if I see a piece of paper on the floor, I'm picking it up. Especially because most time at work anyway, I'm keeping gloves on me, especially when I'm working banquets. I have gloves. I pick it up and wash my hands and stuff. But I don't know. I just feel like if I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars for something, I want to at least have some of course great service, but also I want to use real glass and silverware. That's just me. But yeah, the function was good. I just wish only thing when it come down to these events, and I try to tell a couple of my coworkers sometimes, like you know, banquets. It in my opinion, it should be two people on the working the event together. You never know when something might happen with one person, and you just can't rely on one person to always hold everything down. Like, yeah, I do a good job at what I do, when I come down to the serving part with the events, the banquets, I get a lot of good feedback from my understanding on events. Like I just, like two of the guests out of the group told me personally, thank you so much for your service. You was a great server because I'm very attentive and I'm making sure, if something they need, and I just got the habit because I used to be real shy, but I just got the habit of when I'm start catering a new event, introduce myself, so introduce, let them know that I'm I would be their server for this day and this event, or depending on how long they're booking the event. Sometimes we have groups that probably stay a week, or seven, yeah, maybe a whole week, or maybe 2 or 3 days. I always like to introduce myself. um Banquets is work, and it should be always at least two people on a group together. Now, and the things I don't understand, because when they come down to me working the restaurant, it's always somebody with me in the restaurant. But the last couple of weeks when I was working the restaurant, I was pretty much by myself because it's been slow. But like I tell people, when you work an event like banquets, it's work. Like I don't care what people say, it's a lot of work. You have to set up, reset up, clean up, and this is like when I'm working my first job because I'm working banquets and I work the restaurant there. Half the times I barely seldom take a break. Unlike if I'm working my other job, which is part time, it is 3 or 4 more people that's working the group, the event with me. And that's how it's supposed to be. I just never seen nothing like it where companies now they just think on because one person is good at something they can hold it down, but sometimes that one person might need a relief. Somebody should be able to fill in, like if something was to occur, like if I like it might be a day where I have to call in or something, or some might life be life, and stuff happen. You can't predict what might happen in your life. Like I say, people deal with personal issues outside of work, or you might have children. You just can't rely on one person to hold something down. When you got other people, there should be somebody else that can pitch in, while this person, it just, that's the only problem, issue I have when it come down to my main job, which is the job I'm currently talking about now. This is my full-time job. It's like it's not enough help when it come down to these banquets, versus if we working in a restaurant one day, it can be two or three of us. And I know majority of a lot of people that work with me, they work other jobs, but I also work a second job too. So, sometimes I feel like it's just not fair for me to always be the only person that you can depend on when it come down to a banquet. Even though, yeah, I say I enjoy working them, but sometimes I do need a little help, and it can get you can get a little overwhelmed when you got all these groups, because you have to be on banquets is time consuming. Like, it ain't really no sitting down. These folks, when they being served, you gotta get that food out there a certain time. You gotta light your chafers. You gotta make sure your water and your chafing dish. It's work. It's work. But overall, like I said, I make the best out of them. My days, and you know um, just make the best, because I know, like I said, I know greater is ahead. I feel it, even at work sometimes I like I was telling you, I listen to music, and I know it's so much. Like, I have a lot of potential. Like, I see so much. Sometimes I feel like I can feel my well, I ain't gonna say feel my future, but I know something greater is ahead for me. That's why I try not to really dwell too much on the current moment, because I feel like it's preparing me for greater. It made me think about that song. When that song, I forgot the song, was he's preparing me for greater. I think Jaden Carr. I feel the shaking in the spirit. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like he's. I'm gonna try to research that song. Google that song, but I remember that's a gospel song. But that's how I feel like he's preparing me for greater. That's why I try not to dwell you know, today was, like I said, I really didn't want to get up. Today I was so tired, y'all. I went to sleep. I think I got in yesterday. I took a nap. I went to sleep, got back up. It was like 10 o'clock at night. Scrolled on YouTube. I gotta do better too. I gotta really, really do better when it comes down. Even though I'm a YouTuber myself, but I gotta kind of know when to shut it off. I gotta ask God to work on me with that. When this, I gotta try to do better too with my consuming online. But like I said, I've been telling y'all, I be trying to catch up on a lot of people videos. Like, I'm so far behind. I think I follow more people than people follow me. Like, my subscriptions, I look down at my subscriptions. I probably follow a lot of people. I can't count how many people I follow, but my subscription list is long. I can't even have to keep up sometimes with people vlogs, because it's so many people. And then a lot of the people that I tune in to watch is like, sometimes people everybody upload their videos probably like the same day. Like, some of them upload the same day around the same time, and I be trying to get caught up on everybody. But yeah, I gotta really um limit my consuming. I was watching. Also, I was looking at Danny Kane. Um, Danny Kane. I was watching another one of their concerts online too. So yeah, but other than that, I don't have anything planned. Like I said, the rest of this week gonna consist of work. And yeah, I go back to work tomorrow in the morning. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of come in and start up a new vlog, and just see how you all doing. How my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this evening? How you all doing? Welcome or welcome back to another day in this video. How you all doing? It's currently 4:16. Happy Thursday to you all. Girl, I'm so tired, y'all. When I say it's been a long, somewhat day, I ain't never rushed to get through with work so fast. Like today, I had a group. This day, I think I was telling y'all yesterday that I had a group of 17 people, and they was real sweet. You know, don't get me wrong, but I was just ready to go. I was tired because really, this was really supposed to be my off day. But I just ended up working it anyway. Redo supposed to get a snowstorm coming here. I ended up had to go to Walmart when I got off from work today. I think I got off at about 1 something. I'm just not making it in like maybe 30-40 minutes ago. I just had got a fruit item job. And I say Walmart prices have skyrocketed. I didn't know that it increased that much. Like I was looking at a pack of chicken wings. They was like $17. I'm like, you know what? I just stick to my Aldi little haul with getting the chicken wings on the budget. Because Aldi have the same 12 pack of wings that Walmart carried. And Aldi have for $11. Even though that's expensive, but I would rather pay $11 for a family size pack of 12 versus me paying $17. I was able to buy like a little pack of steak because I don't know. I'm glad I did win because really I needed to go there. I had to give me another black long sleeve work shirt to work in. So when I'm working banquets, because y'all know I have to wear black for both of my jobs. Only when I'm working at banquets. Normally when I'm working the restaurant at my full-time job, y'all be seeing me with the 2 different color shirts on, which is the checker or plaid shirt with the gray, and of course I wear my jeans. I also was able to find like a little small pack of steak there for $7. It was a little pretty steak for $7 in some sense, but I'm like, man, why stuff just so expensive? It's ridiculous. I know there's nothing you can do about it, but I didn't know the prices just skyrocket like that. I know they've been saying Walmart been going up, on the prices, but I think after this, I'm going to just probably, because not saying that I won't shop at Walmart, but like far as the food, I probably just stick with my Aldi's, and then like far as like if I need like some little basic necessity, something like that for Walmart, like, toilet paper or something, I'm depending on, because they toilet paper had too. I probably just rather stick with Walgreens in my toilet paper, but just like something if I just really need it and Walmart got something that I need, I'll get that. Yeah, but the price is just out of control. A lot of people was in the stores today because like I said, they say it's supposed to get a bad snowstorm. They claim it's supposed to be real bad over the weekend. I really wish, they let you know I've been tired. I really wish I could have requested to be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That way I won't have to be stuck at work. I feel like every time, this is the 3rd year, I got to stay where I work at. And I low-key don't want to have to stay where I work at. This is the 3rd year since I've been working in this industry. I had to stay at my job. I'm not going to risk, if I'm scared, because I'm scheduled to work the weekend, the days where they say the weather gonna be bad. But I know in my first job, hopefully it'll melt up by then where I don't have to stay too long. Because I remember when my part-time job, which is I'm currently at, the job I told y'all I went back to, when I was there the first time, I stayed a week. But we ain't staying no week. No, we not staying no week. If I can come home Sunday morning or something. I mean Sunday when I get off. I'm pushing for Sunday, but I'm not staying a week at work. I like to be in my own bed. I ain't gonna even tell no story. Don't get me wrong, hotel beds be comfortable, but it's just something about being in your own bed. I also I had to get a black work shirt, a belt. Like I said, I'm glad I tried the shirt on in the store and my belt. Because the shirt, the long sleeve black shirt, it was in the men's. I don't know, for some reason when I was looking on the app, they made it seem like the shirt was $7, but I didn't see it in women. So I guess everybody just been racking up on a lot of stuff for Walmart. I ended up getting me some more of this little coffee there. Y'all know I drink this a lot. The Starbucks medium. I sometimes buy this from Walgreens. It's like already pre-made coffee. Just already made up, and I do like to restore. Like I like to say the jug. So when I Like when I buy like the instant coffee and I make it myself at home, I can always, wash this out and refill it up. That's the goal. So I end up buying this. I saw this. And I also, because I needed some more coffee creamer, I had recently just bought some almond milk the other day at the Dollar Tree. But I didn't have no coffee creamer, which is the sweet milk. Because y'all know I tell y'all, when I drink my coffee, sometimes if I don't want to add sugar, I just like to go on and add my sweet cream, and that go. This is a white chocolate mocha kind of International Delight. Y'all know I normally do the caramel macchiato brand. I didn't see it, so I want to try this white chocolate mocha, because we carry like the white chocolate sauce, because I had made iced coffee today at work, and I had the white chocolate mocha sauce. White chocolate mocha is really, really sweet. So I just said when I do use this, I'm still going to mix a little of my almond milk up. Lately, I've been looking for oat milk. For some reason, the stores just run out. Like even the Dollar Tree, a lot of people been racking up on the oat milk there. So I haven't been able to get that. So I'm going to let y'all know how this tastes. Like I say, this is the Delight. Y'all know I like to let y'all know on certain stuff that I try. But yeah, these was the two. Like I said, I got these two because, like I said, your girl gonna need some coffee in the morning. Like I said, it's gonna be a long week. But other than that, today I'm finna go ahead, come up out these clothes and shower. I think I'm gonna tune in tonight. Hopefully, Janice is having faith chat. Today is Thursday because your girl need a word in. Like literally, I need a word. I need to get a good word in. I need it. Cause like I said, it's been a lot going on, lady. The year just started. We're in 22 days in the year, and it's always something. I'm just saying it's always something. But I'm just gonna, like I say, I'm gonna just continue to keep my head. I'm just continue to stay motivated, stay positive. I encourage, if you all going through some times and, the year, and you expect for the year, because it seems like, that's why I say I never did make New Year's resolutions. I just pray for, better days. But it's like it's always something. The year just began, and, not saying nothing bad happened, but it's just like I just constantly been on the go. But other than that, y'all, I'll be tuning back in with you all. Like I said, I'm finna go in here. I'm finna watching this YouTube video. Then I'm gonna go in here and take a shower, and then probably just get ready for Faith Chat in another hour or so. Get on my Zoom call and watch Faith Chat with Rihanna Janice.